My name is Noah Aviva Daniel, but it wasn't always that way. I was the first grandchild on both sides of my family and given a biblical Hebrew name because it was meaningful to my parents who had just moved to Israel. Noah was written about in the book of Numbers, the eldest of the 5 daughters of Zelophehad. Their achievement was a turning point in women's rights regarding the inheritance of land, and their story celebrates the power of standing up for what you believe in. My family arrived from Europe with the last name Prinz. Soon after, my cousin saw a person calling their dog Prince. Feeling his people had been treated like dogs long enough, he changed his name to Schwartz. My middle name is Aviva, after my maternal grandfather Abraham, because my mother adored him. He was a tailor who made her things and a special babysitter. I was only 8 months old when my parents moved back to Toronto and ended up buying a house in Burlington where I was raised. My name really became strange to me when I left the comfort of the Hamilton Hebrew Academy and started at Robinson High School. I was one of the only Jews, and no one seemed to be able to process a girl named Noah. They'd think my name was Nora or Noelle when I was introduced. When I finished high school, Cacharel put out a fragrance called Noah. In university, I discovered Gauguin's Tahitian journal called Noah Noah. And in Toronto, where I moved after Western, Noah was becoming a more popular girl's name. Seeing and hearing my name was really validating. I've had many nicknames. Noe, Noala, No, Schwartz, as in may the Schwartz be with you, and Schwartzy. My last name meant a lot to me for a while. It was only 4 generations old, but it was mine. When our eldest was 5, she asked if I would please have the same last name as her. I had had no intention of ever taking on a married name. I'd achieved awards, had 2 children's books published, and framed a series of degrees with my name on it. But who could say no to that face? Then it started to plague me. What was I doing? Giving up my life's identity and my professional name built over 14 years at that point? People knew and respected Ms. Schwartz. And who the heck was Mrs. Daniel? During this transitional time of struggle, my husband questioned my deep deliberations and audaciously said, "So, what's in a name anyway?" That spurred frustration. But it also got me thinking, what is in a name? I've seen the movie A Knight's Tale more times than I care to admit. Heath Ledger plays a Thatcher named William, pretending to be Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein. In the final moments of the film, the whole stadium erupts, chanting the real name of the newly knighted jouster. "Will, that's your name," they're shouting. Molly Bloom ran the world's most exclusive high-stakes poker game and then became an FBI target. To get a $1 million book deal, all she had to do was name names, but she refused. She had nothing left but her name, yet it was worth fighting for. What's in a Name is a project I created after that interaction with my husband. It's a twist on the regular classroom introductory activity and helps build community around who's in the room. Learners listen to each WIN presentation and get a wider view of their classmates. It's great for building and assessing presentation research and learning skills as students interview their parents on their name selection, explore the etymology of their names, who else shares it, and more. For those unhappy with their names, students can propose one they wish they had been given. It's a Bob project that I share far and wide because it helps students learn about themselves while also building skill, agency, and connection. Student reflections have ranged from personal gratitude over the discovery of the meaning of their names to a deep appreciation of seeing more in their classmates and themselves. One valedictorian even noted that this was among the most significant school assignments he had ever experienced. The What's in a Name project also helps develop cultural literacy in a diverse classroom. We learn a lot about family histories and personal identities. Seeing my student Rachel present her win at a Quest conference was epic. Then my entire school took this on for the Silver Pines Film Festival. Our What's in a Name movie screened for families in a night of red carpets, paparazzi, a media wall, an after party with name activities, and of course, swag bags. What's in a name? Your name is your story. It connects you to the past, to your heritage and traditions, to the language of your people, and to the dreams bestowed upon you with the lifelong gift of a name. It reflects the powerful themes of geography, hope, honor, and loss. Noah means from love in Japanese and freedom in Hawaiian. In Hebrew, my name means vigorous motion, something I'm often in. Aviv means spring, reflecting my sunny disposition. My last name means God is my judge. Knowing your name is part of knowing who you are. I am Noah Aviva Daniel.